very casual interview about Life Is.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is Life Is the cast. With me is Strauss Del Mundo. He
Hi,
plays.
everyone.
He's also a wonderful poster of that glorious naked back, the most halal skin we can find. And you made people want to come to see the show before they
Oh.
before they watch the show. So, thank you so much. Please do that again. Maybe next year we can do the front.
It's not gonna be halal if they like that, I guess.
Maybe we'll put life with the I here.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll think
Okay,
about
okay.
it. He plays the boyfriend in the musical. It's a super pivotal role. I just had a discussion with Kevin, and I don't think we've ever given you guys enough credit, you and Kevin, Tommy and Kevin, because if you guys didn't sell the scene or didn't make it believable, the rest of it just doesn't matter, it doesn't count. But I never thought about it that every time it works, every time CJ is crying, like yay. Yeah, so Strauss, can you give us a bit of a backstory and you talk about your relationship with music? Also, maybe how you discovered KLMC.
Okay, so I've learned singing when I think I was 5 or 6, even before going to school.
You grew up where?
I was in the Philippines, yeah.
Where?
So I'm from the Philippines. I studied and worked a bit there before coming to KL to work again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm working in IT by by day. I'm in IT industry.
How long have you been here?
I've been working and living in Malaysia for almost 19 years.
Really?
19 years, yes.
I didn't know
yes.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Your relationship with music
Yeah,
and
so-
acting, because you've got more experience than most of the other boys.
Yeah, so I think I was 5 and I was listening to FM radio. I don't know if there's still FM radio now, right? Mostly streaming already.
Okay.
So the first song that I've ever learned and memorized that time was "Greatest Love of All"
That's great.
by Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
So I was in a choir since primary school,
Wow.
secondary, and in university. And then when I came to KL for work, I became interested in musical.
Okay.
And so I auditioned for some of the musicals. Firstly, some productions in the church. Yeah. And then I auditioned for Short and Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you remember that because you were in the same batch.
Ah, so that's when we first met.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
and
when we
you were
first
with
met.
Sherry.
I was with Cherry.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
And then I saw KLMC. I think it was in Instagram.
Okay.
And I got interested because, firstly, it's a community choir, and I wanted to always be in that kind of community because previously I didn't have this kind of group.
None of us did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how.
Okay. The next question is actually quite spaced out. We talked about Life Is from June last year.
Yes.
What was your initial impression? What did it become towards the show, during the show, and after the show?
Initially,
Yeah.
when you announced the musical, I was like, my initial thought was, do we have enough time? Because based on my previous productions, I was like, do we have enough time?
No,
3
we
months.
don't.
Do we have enough time together to memorize, to gather all the production crew and memorize all the lines
Right.
and the songs, create the songs. So that was my initial thought. But during the course of the rehearsal, especially I think the last month of the rehearsal, my thought was like, I think we can make it.
Wow.
I think we can make it. Everything is coming into pieces. I mean, the pieces is coming into a whole picture.
Right.
And making the puzzle is being complete now. So that was. And then, I thought, we're going to make it. We're going to make it.
Okay.
And then after the production, um, I was really proud. I was proud. Um, I would say I was proud of the group because, as you said, there's not a lot of the people, not a lot of the members are experienced
Oh
and
yeah.
first first time performing, and I've seen their dedication
Yeah.
during the whole rehearsal months, and also I've learned in myself
Yeah.
that I can still grow.
Yes.
And with your help, with Aizen's help,
Right.
and with the help of the group,
Yeah.
especially Kevin and Tommy, helping me with acting and also with singing, I grew.
2 minutes. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. You were one of those that we pushed really hard, and I think we saw massive growth. We saw more growth in 3 months than we did in maybe 1 year, that kind of thing. Yeah. But that was the same for all the boys. Such accelerated
Yeah,
growth.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I hate it, but as in pressure does
It
work.
does work. It does
Yeah,
work.
I know. Okay, 2 minutes. Let me push this out then. Okay, the next one is a tricky question. Is there something you wish you could have changed? Could be negative, could be positive, or done differently.
I think probably I could have improved the attack on the character more. I guess more on the acting side.
Okay.
I think the acting is very subtle for me.
Okay.
So on the stage, as I know from previous productions, I gotta have that intention on every move that I need to make.
Okay.
So I think that was one thing that I wanted to have done better.
That's fair. That's fair. Last question. Oh, they're calling us. So, the last question is there something you wish you could have told your younger self, or someone else out there that needs to hear what you have to say?
For those who are actually into music or any kind of art, whether you're young or already old, it doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter what kind of industry you are in, like your job. If you're really passionate and you want to achieve something, go for it. Go for it.
Okay. And we get to go.
Yes.
Thank you
we
so
will.
much, Strauss. That was great. That was
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay.